Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
What do you know about the Free Church of Epos?
We have a few members in the family, but I've never been there myself. Always felt uncomfortable in churches.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
What do you know about the Free Church of Epos?
Well, I'm no member myself, but my father was an Epos man.
Oh, really? What made you pick a different path?
I suppose I never had much faith in a higher power. I believe in humanity, and that's enough for me.
What's your impression of the church, then?
Positive overall. From my point of view, they've always been a friendly group of people. Law-abiding and ready to lend a hand when the town needed it.
You must admit, the embassy status is quite suspicious, though.
Agreed. I opposed it at every turn. We should all be equal before the law. But in the end, it was a political matter and out of my hands.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Oh god, so we have two different cults to deal with. This can't be good.
He looks sick. I shouldn't bother him.
Oh my god, is that all that's left of that body?
Well, Leonard, it's been
Oh.
quite gross working with you. Oh, if it isn't the fantastic finger snatcher. Do I need to start frisking you for body parts?
That won't be necessary. I'm sorry, Doctor. I suppose I got a bit carried away.
Apology accepted. So, I've got a little present for you.
Is that so?
Yep, right here on this tray. If you're a fan of minced meat, I've got a bucket full of Leonard out back too.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Good choice. The seasoning is subpar, to say the least.
You take your jokes way too far, Doctor. Now, what have you found?
Well, obviously, the poor man was shredded. Fortunately for him, it happened when he was already dead.
Yeah, I came to the same conclusion. Can you tell me anything about the cause of death?
Not much with the remains in this state. No signs of toxic substances, but that obviously still leaves a lot of options open.
Noted. So what's this in front of me?
Oh, yes. I noticed a pattern on Leonard's skin. Likely a tattoo. These are all the pieces I could find. Not sure how they fit together, but I kept them in case you wanted to have a look.
All right, I'll check them out. Huh. Looks like Leonard had this symbol tattooed on him. I'll copy it to my notebook. So this is how Leonard's tattoo turned out.
Interesting. What does it mean?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It looks like one of those runes Maya liked to litter the town with.
Oh, wait, that's her doing?
Yes. As I understand it, she was a major voice on the building committee.
Huh. I've been wondering where all those symbols came from.
Yeah. Me, personally, I like the aesthetic. I think it gives the town a distinct look.
Definitely. The tattoo doesn't look runic to me, though, but I'll keep your theory in mind. Do you know who this is?
Yes, that's Melinda, one of the teachers in the school next door.
One last waiting room before the... I suppose that's where...
Okay, where to now? Oh, right, I'm supposed to go to the church. But first,
I don't have any
let's
business in the
see
school.
if the town has any changes. It does.
Hi there.
Hello, stranger.
Newcomer, right? What brings you to town?
Is it that obvious? I'm here for matters of the faith, you could say.
I understand. Well, best of luck with that. Hey there. How are you holding up?
Oh, you again. I'm doing okay. Any luck with the case?
Some. Have time for more questions?
I suppose.
Do you know anything about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Not really, just hearsay. I'm sure you've heard it all before.
Do you know anything about the murder of Maya Strand?
No, I rarely go to the museum these days.
What do you know about the conduit?
You mean like for electricity?
No, it's an organization. Pro AI.
Oh, never heard of them.
What can you tell me about Leonard's death?
I already told you everything I know about that.
What's your opinion on the Free Church of Epos?
I don't know much about it, but going to church doesn't sound like the worst idea. Maybe I should go and light a candle for Leonard.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
A little bit. We both grew up here in town, but we weren't friends or anything. He seemed like the last person you'd think would get murdered, though. Wouldn't hurt a fly.
Do you know Katarina Berg, the teacher?
No, I have no idea who that is.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
I normally don't have much contact with the police, but from what I can tell, he does a fine job.
What's your opinion on What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
Never met her, but I'm not much for politics. I have enough to worry about down here in the real world.
Did you know Maya Strand?
I didn't, but I wonder how the museum will recover from her death. She was the driving spirit of that place, and I can't think of anyone who'd be willing to pick up the reins.
What's your view of Dr. Pearson?
He's as weird as they come, but everyone knows that. He's a fine doctor anyway.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
I couldn't say. I've had very little contact with him.
What do you think of Volter?
Oh man, he's hilarious, but some of his robots really give me the creeps.
So tell me what you know about Leonard.
We already went through this. I don't have anything new to add.
I'll let you get back to your drink.
Okay, good luck out there.
Okay, our next destination should be the church, right? Like I said before. Yeah, I don't recall having to do anything else. Go to the church. But we will do that next time. Which is most likely tomorrow. I want to thank everybody who dropped by today. It was a pleasure. And I hope to see you all in the future. I had really a lot of fun streaming today, so I hope whoever's watching also had a fun time watching, so see you around. So what we were up to last was we were supposed to go to the church, right? Yeah. I don't remember where it was. I don't know. It was probably... Oh, by the new area, right? Excuse me a second, I have to fix here something shortly. Yeah, there we go. Wait, still not perfect. Yeah, here we go. Now I should be set. No more interruptions. The mall, yes. The church was in the mall. Is that the poet guy we met before?
Change of venue?
Yes, this is where the recital will take place later. Great acoustics.
Ah, can I have a little foretaste?
Very well. The same wind, my dear, the same wind, shook the walls of Jericho, dried your tears. No Lee to be found, no trust, nor joy. This fire you were set to guard, and I to rest by its side. Your books and notes in disarray. It all seeks to delay us, while you face increasing chaos.
That was great. I love the ending.
You're too kind.
Well then. Wait, I gotta fix something with my setup, I'm sorry. I didn't do my windows properly, so a little bit of a mess, but hope it's good now. I really hope so. Okay.
Maybe later. I don't feel an urge for a coffee break right now.
Yeah, but I do, girl. Okay.
Doesn't look functional. There's probably a staircase somewhere. Not sure what happened here, but it looks like old... I'd guess those are members of the church. I don't recognize any of them.
Hey, get away from there. Members only.
Oh, sorry. A fancy-looking E. It's the E-Pose logo, I believe. Looks like some kind of public prayer room or chapel. There are a few people in there. No point. He's watching the door. Hi there.
Greetings, and welcome to the Free Church of Epos. If you wish, you can enter our public prayer room to the right for some silent contemplation.
All right, thanks. What about the rest of the church?
The other areas are off limits to non-members.
Oh. Can I become a member then?
Now is not a good time. We're preparing for a special guest who has come a long way. If you return next week, we'll see what we can do.
I understand. Thanks. I wonder if this special guest can help somehow. Looks like some kind of public prayer room or chapel. There are a few people in there.
He just allowed us to go in.
Looks
didn't
like
he?
some kind of public prayer room or chapel. There are a few people in there. No point. He won't budge.
Thinking. Okay.
I should try to locate this special guest. They may be the key to gaining entry to Epos.
So I'm supposed to find the person. Okay. Some things in this game are really vague and I love it. Oh, he finished the mural.
Looks like I was right about the flowers.
I said it was like hugging flowers. So did he paint them because I said that? Okay, let's go to the city. Oh, there was this new person in the canteen, right? There was this woman, I believe. In a cloak. Maybe she knows something.
A strange woman in hooded clothing. Her sleeve has the Epos symbol. Maybe this is the special guest headed for Epos. A strange woman in hooded. Her sleeve has the
Yeah, how do I talk to her about it?
A strange woman in hooded clothing. Her sleeve has the Epos symbol. Maybe this is the special guest headed for Epos.
I guess I don't. What do I do then? Alright, I can copy people now.
So, have you heard about the storm?
I have, yes. It's the talk of the town. I'm glad I made it before it hit.
Oh yeah, that must be quite a relief.
Okay. Was that it? Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. Oh, let's try it. That's a freaky augmentation though that she has, that she can shapeshift.
Rolf looks busy. I'll leave him to his work.
Okay. Bye, Rolf.
Looks like some kind of...
We'll probably do it outside here.
I don't see what I have to gain by disguising myself as her in this place.
Oh, I can just do it in front of him? What?
I need to get out of sight first.
Oh.
Greetings.
Welcome, Reverend. We've been expecting you. Step right through.
Okay.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. Suppose it wouldn't be a church without a Bible quote or two. A ventilation panel. Can't reach it from here.
Oh, hello, Reverend. Sorry about the noise. The assembly hall is to your right, past the locker room.
Thank you.
Not a bad idea, but I'll need to get rid of the guard first. Looks like a timeline of how the EPO seal has changed over the years.
Yep. That's the original. Oh, that's the guy's set too, right? Yeah, that's the third logo. Okay.
A bunch of storage boxes with initials on them. Several of the initials match people I know, but it could be a coincidence. If I had reason to believe one of them was EPO's, it might be a good idea to come back here.
Okay. Hey, you're not late to the party, Wicked Spicy. You're just in time. We haven't done much, except assume the look of another person. Other than that, we're fine.
Yeah, that might work as a distraction for the guard outside. I need to be sure that I don't have a reason to return to this room, though. Some kind of large pool or bathtub. Some kind of assembly hall with plenty of people inside. I should stay clear.
Wait, so what's with the safety deposit boxes?
A bunch of storage boxes with initials on them. Several of the initials match people I know, but it could be a coincidence. If I had reason to believe one of them was EPO's, it might be a good idea to come back here.
Okay, but if I flood the room, then I can't come back here.
That door must lead deeper into the complex. I'll have to try to find a way past, but I can't get close without alerting that guard. An armed guard. There's likely more of them around, so I should be careful.
Oh, then I probably should take the symbol to the townspeople and show it to them. Most likely that. Make sure they're not EPOs. Wait.
We've got an intruder!
No! What? No! How? Why did my disguise go away? Did I accidentally click on it? Oh man. Not my day. Not my day.
Not right now. I should explore this place while I have a chance.
What?
That's the wrong way, Reverend. You want to head back and take a left.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Not a bad idea, but I'll need to get rid of the guard first.
Well, I guess I'm doing the water thing then.
Yeah, that might work as a distraction. I don't think extra... That combination makes no sense. Yeah, that might work as a distraction for the guard outside. I need to be sure that I don't have a reason to return to this room, though. Some kind of large pool or bathtub.
Okay, so...
Some kind of a...
Okay, I have tried everything here. I think I checked everything here. Oh, maybe they want me to compare these?
Not a bad idea, but I might want to take a closer look first.
What? Now?
No way. It's the tattoo design.
No way!
That must mean Leonard is a member of EPOs. Or, well, he was, at some point at least. I'll get rid of the sketch, now that I've identified the symbol.
Can I check it now?
It says LD on this box right here. That's gotta be Leonard Dahl. Locked, obviously.
Do I have a... I do have a key.
Got a written piece of paper. Grandmaster Otto, if you are reading this, it means that I have failed. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. I'm sure you remember. Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant. Seems like Leonard was up to something shady. I'll have to find his brother and figure out what the quote is. Apparently Leonard Dahl liked a certain book quote. I should try to find out what it is. Grandmaster Otto,
Again?
if you are reading this, I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. Blessings from Leonard. Your
Famous quote from his favorite book. Okay.
All right, let's see if this works.
What the heck?
That should keep him busy for a while. Locked. Damn.
Use the scalpel.
That combination makes no
Aw.
sense. Ugh, still won't budge. Some kind of metal workshop, with a few men working on what looks like construction materials. The room is a dead end, so I'll avoid it. Ugh, it's stuck. All right, it's loose now.
The hell is that noise?
Shit.
We've got an intruder!
What? Scalpel is always the answer. Characters in game just don't know how to use it. Right? I agree with you completely. They should get good.
Ugh, it's stuck. All right, it's loose now.
The hell is that?
Shit.
We've got an intruder!
Oh, I have to push while they're drilling or something. Okay.
All right, it's loose now.
Six new members over the last month. The Bacarbo parish is also doing better now.
They managed to resolve their financial difficulties?
Oh yes, Elsa is doing great work there. Sending her on our behalf was the right call. That brings us to the subject of these horrid murders.
Vile acts, for certain. I pray that the church will stay clear of any blame.
Why shouldn't it? We had nothing to do with those atrocities.
I know that, old friend. But surely our enemies will not ignore an opportunity like this.
I suppose so. Our violent past coming back to haunt us.
Sadly, the fact that one of our people was victimized will inevitably draw eyes upon the church.
Yes, maybe it's in our best interest to invite the police as a gesture of good faith.
It would certainly show them that we have nothing to hide.
Very well. Let's bring the subject to a vote at the council tonight.
Oh my god, look at her up there.
At the very least, it seems like the church leadership didn't sanction the murders. I'll wait a bit and see if they leave. I don't think it's safe to go back that way. I don't think it's safe to go back that way. Administrative paperwork. Wow, that's a lot of books. They have an impressive library here. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, that.
Welcome, visitor. You can drop the smoke and mirrors routine, miss.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. While you may fool my younger cohorts, this old man has had dealings with your kind before. Please do me the courtesy of removing that mask. Thank you. Much better circumstances for a civil conversation, wouldn't you say?
I guess so. I was half expecting you to yell for the guards.
Luckily, I am a man who defies expectations. Special Agent, Violent Crimes Central Bureau.
Oh, it's you again. The man from the train.
Indeed. I never forget a face, but I'm afraid I didn't catch your name.
It's Agent England.
Ah, I am Vilgut. I assume you are aware of our legal status.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not here to cause any trouble. Just trying to do my job.
Why would you cause trouble? That sounds quite unnecessary.
Well, if, let's say, you were sheltering a murderer, I would have no choice.
Good thing there are no murderers here, then, for all parties involved.
Yeah. I overheard what you said to that priest. It's clear to me that you had nothing to do with the killings.
That's a relief. With that unpleasantry taken care of, perhaps I can be of assistance.
This is turning out better than expected. I expected us to be in trouble.
What do you know about the murder in the workshop hall?
Not much at all. Only that a carpenter was brutally killed there in the night.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Only what my fellow church members have told me. That Maya Strand was stabbed to death by a mysterious killer.
What's your take on the conduit?
Oh, those heretics? Haven't heard anything of them in many years. As far as I know, they are firmly confined to the ash heap of history by now.
Some might argue with that. Your church has a violent past with them, hasn't it?
There's no denying that. We fought many battles with their kind in the youth of our movement.
And now?
Don't be absurd. They are practically eradicated, and we have been a peaceful group for decades.
What do you think about their teachings, then?
Certainly dangerous doctrines if left unchecked. The conduit believes humans will create God in their image, instead of the other way around. In their folly, they forget that humans are flawed, and that their creations will inevitably inherit those flaws. The false God they aspire to create may demand sacrifices they're not prepared for.
So Leonard Dahl, one of your members, was killed yesterday.
I had a feeling your inquiry would lead us to him.
Can you think of anyone who would want him dead?
No. He was a loyal member of the church for many years. Kind of a loner, but always helpful and polite. He did have a strangeness to him, though. A look in his eyes like he was stuck in perpetual contemplation. It seemed as if he was constantly on the verge of, but never quite able to reach, some sort of profound revelation.
Any hint of a violent side to him?
No. To my knowledge, Leonard never committed any violence, nor did he express...
Oh.
So Leonard Dahl, can you think...
No. He did have... It seemed as if he...
Any hint of a violent side to him?
No. To my knowledge, Leonard never committed any violence, nor did he express any desire to do so.
This church, EPOS, what are your teachings?
At our core, we are an Orthodox Christian church. We believe in the one true God and His only Son, Jesus Christ.
And what sets your group apart from other Christians?
Two things. The reverence of the essential humanity in each and every one of us, and our stalwart opposition to false idols. Prior to the collapse, the great flood of our time, we arose as a reaction to the disgraceful habits of that era. The widespread worship of anything and everything but God. Wealth, fame, mindless pleasure. The sickening